All right, guys. Looks like vetoes are about finished up, so we should be ready to get the game here soon. We don't actually have the maps just yet, but I saw the ads are ending, and we've been hitting you guys with so much breakdown. We figured we'd give you some love too. So this is a great time to finally get caught up on our Twitch alerts, because we've not done like any of that all stream.
That's true.
Like one or two shoutouts here and there. So I think we've only had two. Apparently, we've only had 2 subs. Maybe we've only had 2 subs. We didn't miss a lot of people.
I don't think we did.
Oh, because it doesn't count resubs, just new subs. Okay.
No.
Well, if we go back to where we started, right? Kickback AU. Arknog.
Okay.
Moniker. Garlua2986. That was 3 subs in a row.
Well, like I said, for 7 months.
Oh. Why does it say tier 1 and then show 7?
I don't know.
Twitch alerts, please.
You gotta read ahead, though.
Alright. Well, Benjamin's Max, thank you for the 8 months. I'm supposed to do every other one.
JST Link, 7 months. Yo, this is awesome, y'all.
And then I won't be tricked by this, because Roy Kyle, told me last month how to pronounce this. 17 months. So Suppy is red, SirRobin is blue. Both are Zerg. I love Terran. How about you?
You spelled it Tyrion, though. Like, who does that?
It's Terran, okay?
I mean, who does that? Thank you to Drunken Llama for the 6 month sub.
Yeah, we almost got... This is showing us a lot of misinformation.
So, it's not just that it's like 2 different, like, little sections. It's also that one's capitalized correctly and the other one isn't. It's all like, why?
And then, I guess, Drunken Llama. No, I'm just going to finish this off. Noman Breen for 22 months. Happy Saturday. Fear Dragon, thank you for the 42 months, bro. And thank you for helping me with the Team Liquid favor I asked earlier. Really appreciate that. Spams the suppy emotes. Coach Vickers was a brand new sub. And then Hello Zerglin for 34 months. Live event, Ace 1, Ace 2, hype! And that should catch us up. For anyone we've missed today, I do apologize. It's just kind of how this stuff goes. It's a little bit different than sitting at home where we've got all the alert boxes and the most recent donator tags. Like, we're limited in what we can do here. That being said, we don't appreciate you guys any less.
Glad you finished the sentence.
Why? How would it? What?
I don't appreciate you guys
any less. And we couldn't appreciate you any more because we already the most.
How long does it take to do a couple vetoes?
I think PiLiPiLi wasn't in the channel or something.
It's right there.
Yo, PiLiPiLi, are you
Come on.
yet or what? Okay.
Come on already.
Do now. Oh, he's got like a Kazakhstani accent. He's like Borat accent more than.
His accent isn't even that strong though.
It's a little bit there. Like I notice it sometimes, but then sometimes I don't. Right? Like he'll say one thing and it just sounds totally normal. The next time you're like, I can hear a little bit of an accent there.
It's like an American accent though.
Yeah.
It's like cold and cold.
Cold. It's so cold in here.
Cold. I rewatched season 3 of Arrested Development actually.
Oh yeah, was it like on the plane here or what?
Yeah, Delta had really awesome new movie and TV choices.
So on my flight, they had these like little arm things that go below the seat, and you have to like raise them up, and they sit out in front of you like this. And I was just like, this is not.
Oh, because you were in the front seat.
Yeah, but I'm like, this is just not. I don't like this, so I just stayed on my iPad the whole time.
Yeah, well, I think that's what you give up when you get the leg room.
That's true.
So
I don't mind. I would rather watch stuff on my iPad anyways.
But, like the international Delta flight was really good. Good selection of movies and stuff. Good food. Like I know what to expect next time. Because I was expecting something really crappy, like United. United's the worst.
It was weird actually when they had their so they didn't have like food, but they did have one snack basket, and they did. What annoys me is this is a 4.5 hour flight. Excuse me, it's a 5.5 hour flight, and they did the snack basket like half an hour after takeoff.
Okay.
I wasn't really hungry then, so I didn't really grab much. I grabbed a banana, which was also weird that they had it in the snack basket. No complaining, I like bananas. But then there's nothing for the next 4 hours, and you're just like, oh, I'm so hungry.
When did it leave?
We left at 1. They probably, I want to say about 1:30, 1:45.
So they assume that you eat before and after, because that's what you would do at 12 and 6.
Boo, I'm not talking like a full course meal. Give me some pretzels. Give me a cookie.
I understand. I actually really hate how they segment out for the long Korea flights. Because they actually wake you up. So they feed you.
Well, we had that super legit flight. They fed us too much.
Yeah. You can ask for more these international flights too if you want. Just that Korean Air make sure to let you know that you can. But they feed you when you lift off, which is great because usually like around a dinner, breakfast, whatever. But then they wake you up 7 hours in the flight to give you a snack. And I don't like that. Okay, like I've finally fallen asleep. I'm kind of sleeping all right. and then the lights turn on and they hand me like a really gross, like, you know, what is supposed to be a pork sandwich, but it's just something kind of questionable. Okay, like, and then I can't go back to sleep after that.
Who's got time for that?
God, just let you know, if I want to eat during the sleepy times, I'll wake up and tell them I want to eat. God.
Does Home Strike Up really still have 2 whole groups to go through? Oh, this one's almost done.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry now. That just made me hungrier.
Yeah, you goofed up. We talked about food. That was the mistake. Well, I guess I'm going to go tweet while we're waiting here. As we, I don't know what's taking so long for these vetoes, if we're going to be honest.
I can do the vetoes for them. Just make Abyssal.
Well, the, what is it? Odyssey has seen a lot of first map action actually today. Why don't I remember the BaseTradeTV password? Nailed it.
Cool.
Alright. Second match in the round of 8. Going live.
You have a tweet on your feed from December 2016.
PiLi... What?
You have a tweet on your feed from 2016. Damn
What?
Promotions.
Why? What is this, like, you missed this while you were gone? Oh, it is promoted.
It is. It's promoted, yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
But it's still, like, wouldn't they update the damn thing? Come on.
PiLiPiLi versus SirRobin. I know they both have Twitter tags, but I
Oh my
don't
god.
know what
Is that correct? They have the maps done. It's Proxima and
Yes.
Ascension, but what was the first one?
Odyssey. Hey, what do you know? It's weird, though, because I don't think Odyssey is particularly a good versus bad map. And we saw it picked fairly frequently last season. But Abyssal was picked, I would say, at least twice as much. So it's weird that today we're seeing a lot more Odyssey than Abyssal.
I'm surprised that... Bless you.
Excuse me.
Guy, the N heard you. And he felt the need to say bless you. Anyways, the...
I feel very bad right now. Badly, excuse me.
What was I talking about?
You're talking about how humongous my sneeze is. It's the size of the
I
sneeze
can't
that
even
matters.
think about it now. Oh, well, wasn't even that important. It's fine. Oh, the map selections. I don't know why. I'm surprised that PiLiPiLi wanted both Odyssey and Ascension in the map pool.
I guess part of it is we did add Mech Depot in. We don't know how good versus bad it is. Maybe these guys also don't, so they don't want to play on it. So that's a first veto.
I give Protoss a little more credit for being hesitant about new maps. I think they're a little more SimCity dependent and smart positioning, because they move out with a mothership core and they just die.
Wait, did you get up and leave?
That bitch. I mean,
Language! Where would he have possibly gone? Oh, the bathroom maybe. He just got back. Okay. Hey, Felicity! Felicity! Can you just hit accept?
and then we're just gonna go without him.
Well, we're not going to go out of it. Just get him in the lobby, right? Save some time.
It didn't work.
It didn't work! PiLiPiLi! Welcome back, brother. Good luck, have fun! And you take that invite, damn you.
Language.
Darn you. I'm way better with my language than you are. How dare you?
Doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Okay. Okay, Mom. Alright. Say when ready, boys. SirRobin, of course, we know is far, far away. A little bit concerning with PiLiPiLi being close, but he's using headphones and earbuds, so we're not too worried about it. Plus, I really don't think this is the type of guy who needs to cheat by any means.
As opposed to some of these other guys here.
Well, I'm not trying to accuse. I just mean
Every time you say it.
why
I
you twisted
imagine.
my words on me like some kind of demon witch?
Every time I hear you say that, I'm just like, unlike the other guys.
PiLi, you put that second earbud in before I go. You put that second earbud in.
So, if anyone bets that Rifkin would not be tipsy by the time he came back,
Okay.
you were wrong. And that was a long time, man. You were gone for a lot longer. You know, I talked with Suppy for like 20 minutes.
What did you guys talk about?
Life and stuff.
Marriage?
I talked a little bit about his marriage.
Nice.
His wife's family is actually from Atlanta, so that's
Yeah,
kinda
it was
weird.
fun. It worked out, and then he's studying in Philadelphia or something. So he's going from here to Philadelphia. He gets
Yep.
to relive StarCraft for a couple of days.
We talked about the history. We talked about Brood War. We talked about Pro Gamer Friends. We talked about him joining a team and his participation in WCS. I mean, we talked about a bunch of stuff.
Wow,
And now we're best friends.
cool. I'm super jelly. Are you
You
ready
don't
to
become
do?
best friends until you sleep in the same bed, drunk together.
Are you ready to do these intros?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, spotted here in the top. I'll leave her to deal with the repercussions of that statement. In the top left, it's the blue Zerg player, SirRobin.
Don't worry, there's no repercussions. The bottom right, as the Protoss player, it's PiLiPiLi. There aren't any repercussions because there's no Terran here.
That is my joke. And I would like to... What is the opposite of commend?
Condemn.
I would like to condemn you for that joke. That sounds a little harsh, though. That's like, I condemn you to the pits of hell! Like,
I never noticed how close commend and condemn are.
well, to a dyslexic, they're exactly the
Can
same.
you imagine some poor guy thinks he's getting like a medal and this guy's just like, I condemn you to hell.
You're getting a condemnation tomorrow. Oh, excellent. I'll make sure to wear my best suit.
Constipation and condensation is also kind of be tricky.
Although the funny thing is, if you could condensate, you could solve the constipation problem.
It's not always a water issue. It's sometimes a fiber issue. You only can install some FiOS.
Well, if it's the same type of fiber that this internet was on, I don't trust it.
It was definitely constipated.
Okay, let's just put a soft serve ice cream emoji to top this all off.
No,
Why? I was gonna hit tab.
Good.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, I wish... I'm having a lot of trust issues today, okay? And you're not helping.
You have trust with yourself. That's why you make me not put you as referee.
That is also true, but it has more to do with pausing the game than anything else. Anyways, silliness aside, we don't know how SirRobin will approach PiLiPiLi, but we actually got to see a lot of PiLiPiLi. One of the coolest things was back in Toronto, it was like, what, just 3 weeks ago even, at North by Northeast. He took on Lenok and floored Lenok. Not like 2-0 or nothing, but it was still like, Lenok came in, he didn't even think he'd have to worry about this kid. He didn't look him up, he didn't know his name. He didn't bother worrying about him, and PiLiPiLi beat him, and he beat him senseless. So it was kind of cool to see that, you know, he's got what it takes versus a good Zerg player, a Korean Zerg player. I think he's definitely going to have what it takes to take on SirRobin.
He beat him 2-1, right?
I think so, yeah.
Well, but then the next time they fought in the same day, he did get 2-0'd. So,
well, that was after a group that was in, what, semifinals, I think?
Yes, he was the only foreigner in the semifinals because we made it so that there had to be foreigners in the semifinals. But yes, but then Lenok did figure out PiLiPiLi's style, basically. PiLiPiLi was being very aggressive. He had some really good timings that were smart, not just like oil and then you didn't expect it. Like, I thought they were actually very smart.
I liked a lot of his
and well controlled,
play, which is happening right now, by the way. I was not looking.
But he was aggressive overall, is my point. And I wonder if SirRobin knows about that. So be prepared to scout those potential attacks. Unfortunately, this depth is lasting a little bit longer.
Drone
Drones up a
punch.
kill.
There he is. That's the hero. You go mine gas. It's safe in there. You've earned it.
What a hero. PiLiPiLi will be opening up with that Twilight Council. No Robo, so Resident Enclave opener.
That's what I was getting into, though. Sorry, we mentioned the Adepts, and I didn't mean just for the first two that go out to attack, which he was getting surprising kills with all the time. It's more like his Resident Enclaves, his all-ins. Like, those were the scary things. Those are the things you really don't want to fight against a Protoss player, much less a good Protoss player pulling off. And I think what I really like about PiLiPiLi doing this, whether it's defensive or offensive, it doesn't matter. He's really good with his cancel shades. Sometimes he'll just cancel half, sometimes he'll cancel two. But, like, the point is, like, he doesn't just kind of aim move the Adepts in to win, although sometimes it's going to look like that, because sometimes Adepts can be, frankly, like that.
Yes, they can. It is, in fact, Resident Enclaves and then the Robo added on, so a bit of that pressure in the early game. SirRobin going to play with the Bailey Nest. He sees the amount of Adepts being warped in. I think that's the main tell. And then he sees the third gateway being added on as well at the front. So, not much, I think, well, actually, maybe the OVA just went through. I might have missed that watching the front, because it does have speed.
Let's see how much it dipped in.
No, really, just go to the natural.
Didn't see the Robo.
That wasn't much of a scout at all. I think he still knows what it is.
Yeah, 22 links, Bailey Nest, like, just seeing Adepts at all is scary. Like, oh, four Adepts to scout with, you say? I'm going to make 40 Bailey links because it's the only appropriate response. Like,
yeah. This is also awfully scary for a Protoss player, because if they do end up committing with the Adepts, and by committing I mean just literally moving across the map, and they get surrounded and killed, they are going to have a tough time getting that third base up. Usually, at this point in time, I think like Protoss gotten like safer about how they do this. They still want to apply the pressure with Resident Enclaves, but they don't want to take the chance of losing the Adepts. So they wait for the third base, at least being in the pylons, and then they send the Adepts out, and then they always are very careful of if they shade or not completely. But SirRobin isn't just pouncing on the Adepts. he's kind of circumventing them and going for what he thinks is the third base. I think he just checked the wrong one, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So, real quick, too, before the attack commences here, people confused about where we are at in the tournament. I'll recap you after this game, because right now, very important stuff happening with the Adepts getting in. They should easily be able to kill a Spore Claw, and that might not seem like much, but this now opens a lot of area the War Prism can now maneuver, which, by the way, is currently heading towards the main. So he can transfer these back and forth, natural to third, over and over.
Okay, the Baneland's going to try and preempt the Shade. It does give him more room to split, however.
Like the splits are good. It's like an Olympic gymnast.
Good one.
A good one from Russia.
11 drones go down, and the Adept still lasting a little while longer as they transfer into the main base. The Warp Prism will be able to provide extra pressure in case SirRobin tried to clean this up and counter.
That was a really good, like, minimizing the loss situation for PiLiPiLi, though. 18 Warp is dead, by the way.
Nice.
Oh, God. Because like, the thing was, if he had stayed clubbed, you would have lost all the Adepts for sure. Splitting, you've been susceptible to the link, sure, but you guarantee that not all will die. I'm kind of thinking so, too. Like, the links are starting to run out. He's got 20 more on the way. The Warp Prism Micro. More drones killed. GG. PiLiPiLi takes game number 1.
Well done. So that little bit of aggression. That wasn't the all-in. That wasn't even particularly, like, wow, he caught that supreme timing because he faked out his timing on the gat. Like, that wasn't anything too clever, but his control with it was very good.
I think that's a part of like what we're going into, though. Like, whether it's through canceling shades or just splitting, like, it's not an aim move situation. As much as any player out there would love to balance wine, I'm the first one who balance wines about Protoss. But the thing is, that's not the case here for PiLiPiLi. He's not just simply aim moving with a lot of Adepts. Like, he plays with them very well. Now, maybe Adepts work on somebody like SirRobin. I'm not sure if they would work on somebody like, say, potentially True later on. All we do know for sure, though, is that this match is all that matters for the time being. It's single elimination. Both these guys have made some money at this point, but whoever moves on makes a little bit more. Like $375 more. It's
pretty cool with like players like this, because I think with a lot of the top-tier pros, getting a round of 16 and like $100 is like whatever. Although in WCS, it's more than $100. Okay, that's like some pretty nice cash. But the point is kind of whatever. But for these guys, I think it's like a big deal.
Yeah. Darius. In-game, they want a bracket link for the round of 8. Because actually, WCS has so much more money on the line. Like, it's like you can't keep up with that, no matter who you are. You have to be like a billionaire.
Well, of course not. But, I mean, whether it's $1,000 for the top-tier pros, and that's like actually a nice bit of chunk of change for them, or it's these guys who don't really get that airtime. You don't really get to play in the huge leagues. Like, $100 and just a simple saying of, like, I made it to the round of 8 against some pretty good guys.
I think for a lot of people here, like, that's $75. That covers your ticket, gives you a little bit of extra money, and you basically got to come here, not cost-free, because you used to travel and all that, but, like, you know, it eases the burden. The 75 is nice.
All these guys are from North America, so imagine what they make now, $375. It covers quite a bit of their plane ticket.
Yeah.
Not all of it.
That's what Masa was saying. Like,
I think the Toast was saying that he got a ticket here to like by like $80.
Wow.
Yeah, from Minneapolis. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty nice. That's like,
I don't even have that cheap of a flight to Toronto, and I thought mine was cheap at $100.
I think I could. The only thing I can think of that would be that cheap would be like a train ride.
Yeah, exactly. I guess that can happen sometimes.
Well, I promised you guys a recap to let you know where we're at. We're now out of Stage 1. We're officially in Stage 2 with the round of 8. This is single elimination from here to the end of the tournament. These best of 3s will determine who goes on to the semifinals. Currently, only Suppy has advanced so far. Spawning in the bottom left, he's looking to be a good candidate for another spot as he is up 1-0. It's the blue Psystorm Gaming player, PiLiPiLi.
In the top right as the red Zerg, it is SirRobin.
By the way, big thank yous to the folks over at the Cave Gaming Center, Fairfax. They, of course, hooked us up by renting us PCs for a little bit cheaper than what DreamHack would have done for us, but most importantly, saving our butts with this streaming PC. This has been pretty good quality, and frankly, with how the internet was making this computer seem worse than it is, I was expecting this to crap out on us a long time ago, but this baby's still going strong. This is a great streaming PC.
This thing's supposed to be a beast, but streaming StarCraft 2 doesn't usually test the
I disagree.
Potential output.
I think StarCraft 2 has some of the hardest games to maintain a 60 FPS rating for.
All right. I feel like, considering that it's 7 years old, well, I guess the actual in-game engine's like 3 games.
Well, it's more that it's not optimized. A lot of these
Form.
new games that come out are optimized for this stuff, so it doesn't actually eat up your whole CPU and GPU just to run one battle.
Actually, it's really bad with the most recent patch. Apparently, it's taking up like 90%.
Yeah. So again, this thing's holding smooth. 1080,
still,
60.
Like, if you, like, when Skyrim first was released and I got a good enough computer for it, I just felt like a boss. Because it was a brand new game and I could stream it ultra high quality. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. But with StarCraft 2, I'm like, oh, a 7-year-old game. Oh, amazing. But the infrastructure sucks, so it's still kind of taking a toll. Not quite the same effect. Anyways, it's quite nice to actually have something that's working, though. Been a pleasant enough day. Smooth enough day.
Actually, I think I do, before we leave, I need to take a picture of the computer, too. Because it's not like a computer case, it's like server racks that they set up. And they've just kind of like bolted together like parts of an actual computer inside. It's huge. It's about twice the size of a normal desktop.
Yeah, it looks really weird, guys. Just seeing people carrying it.
Well, the nice scout out of PiLiPiLi sees what's going on in the main. He also, I believe, confirmed the third. Oh no, he didn't duck into the natural. I thought he did. Well, he sees nothing really going on.
Yeah.
So might just be assumptions.
The assumption of a third is absolutely correct here. So, normal opener, we do have PiLiPiLi going for a Stargate, and on Proxima that makes a lot of sense. He already opened up the Twilight Council. You could do that as many times as you want, but there's a bit of a variety in the openers for Protoss now versus Zerg. All the openers are pretty much legit, good to go. Even have some Robo openers occasionally, although I don't really find myself a fan of them too often. Just the Robo or the Warp Prism with like an Immortal has just never been very good in my eyes.
No, but then you get like the Warp Prism combos with somebody who's really good at controlling like the DTs and then like they control the Archons. Like those are so cool to
That's not
watch.
the Robo opener I was talking about.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I love that leads to a lot of cool potential. Like, yes, the one can be horrible and awful, and I agree, lame. It's like watching those How Bad Attacks without Marines, right? But then you get the other variations of it, and it's just like the sickest stuff from the players at the best micro.
I don't know what you technically would call that. People call it a Dark Shrine opener, I guess.
Would it be, though? I'd see it more like a Dark Shrine attack. I guess opener's not wrong.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually really wondering about the term opener now, because it's usually like what you make initially, but
and
in my eyes, it's more like what your goal is for the early game. In that case, it's the DTs, or in that case, it's the Immortal, or in that case, it's the Oracle, or whatever this is.
So what would a can opener be?
Half a cannon. I got a Bailing Bus coming in, so this is a lot more important. Very risky thing to do on Proxima. You have one opening, and if they see it coming, they can just wall that baby off from miles.
And that's where the see it coming part makes a lot of importance here, because it's a Void Ray follow-up. He's going to chase off Overlords. Okay, but that'll also help against the Banelings. Also, this Oracle will scout and see the Baneling bus, and if it does, it still goes home and maybe defends.
Sees a third base, which he thought was the natural, not having a lot of drones.
But he'll see the Baneling. Let's finish up here. No. Oh my god,
okay.
There we go.
Oh, that would have been so bad. Alright, so he gets 5 drones. He should know what's up, and he should be ready to cancel at third base and re-wall his main.
Well, so this is a really big...
Or not.
It's a big tell, though, just to see that, because you're like, I didn't show it to him, so why would you possibly go in? So second Stargate gets slapped down. Overcharged with Void Ray and Mothership Core should keep the Nexus alive, and if he uses too many links here, there won't be anything for the bus.
Is that just easy to talk about Bailing Bus now? I guess.
Maybe after getting scouted, he's like, ah, screw it.
Yeah, I was a bit worried.
Oh, he's not running behind us. We're still all in.
Right, I was worried that PiLiPiLi was underestimating this. He thought SirRobin was worse than he was. That certainly happened. You know?
It has.
This guy made a Bailing Bus, like I guess.
Well, Lee not did to PiLiPiLi.
I wonder why he thinks I'm going to attack him. I hope we're start like blah blah. But it ends up being awkward, more awkward than the situation I had in mind, where SirRobin doesn't end up using his Banelings and tries to macro out of this.
This is the problem. He can't make Banelings anywhere now. The Oracle's just going to police this. So will the Mothership Core.
I would say that losing the third base really isn't that problematic. I mean, he didn't lose a bunch of units trying to save it with a bunch of probes.
Pylons, I think, are the worst part of this, too. I really think the Oracle's going to stay home to defend. They went across to attack, and they come back now. I mean, the thing is, regardless of the damage being dealt here, he's still behind, right? This isn't probe kills, really. It's 4 that were transferred, but PiLi's on like 50 probes to the 36 of SirRobin. SirRobin might be taking a 4th base and trying to drone now, but he's already so far behind without getting anything really concrete done.
Yeah, that was a little bit better that he got another cancel and a bunch of pylons, but that still doesn't add up to what he put into this.
Hello.
Awkward, Jen is awkward. We have a very fast lair on the way. I imagine it's going to be for Hydras, but they're going to be unupgraded, and there aren't going to be very many of them.
Oh, that was a great trap on the Sentry. I hear, was it Hero? It was Hero that we saw put a Sentry on the wrong side of the force field that one time.
Oh, PiLiPiLi. Well, the good news is SirRobin won't die immediately. The bad news is you have to deal with Sky Toss.
It's still a lot of Oracles pumping right now. While there's the potential for carriers here, by the time they're being made, that's like 4 to 6 Oracles possibly in play. Hey, still making more.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
I think it's a horrible thing for SirRobin. I mean, look at a laser fighting against Haas, right? Like, my favorite thing about that game wasn't that, like, okay, a laser won out versus Haas's mass Oracles, and I'm not trying to build up a story here for SirRobin, but winning, it still tilted the crap out of him. So, losing...
Those poor colors.
Oh, no.
Alright, well, I guess this might be a game, then. I thought it was going to take a lot longer.
He was going for Hydras. I actually admire the move.
He kill the lair, man. He shouldn't, but
Okay.
he could.
Oh, man, look at the Sim City. Look again at the force field. Look at how good this is going to be.
Sentry. That Sentry's never going to die. It's never going to move either. We're going to die.
Well, that's literally a Sentry then, isn't it? And
Sentries can move.
I'm pretty sure Sentries are supposed to be stationary guards, right?
I don't think that's their exact definition, but no.
So you know what? He's going to be there for a Sentry, so there you... Oh, damn it.
Oh!
How dare you cancel that on me as I'm speaking?
We were talking about that.
Well, the carriers are going to seal the deal. I mean, I think massing Oracles would have also sealed the deal, but I like that PiLi's 1 win away from victory. He's not going to risk a stupid game on a dumb build, and there's just no way, with the income that SirRobin has had to this point, that he could possibly contest 3 carriers at a time, much less everything else that's already in play.
SirRobin might have a good idea here. He's not going for upgrades. He's not going for any more drones. I think what he's thinking about is a follow-up all-in, trying to catch PiLiPiLi with a very limited number of units. He's not wrong, but his own units are so limited I don't think it matters. You know, he does have a 20 arms fight lead, but he has SimCity and carriers to chew through. So, you know, idea's good. Execution, unfortunately, was already ruined by the early game bust not working.
Oh, support going now.
1.
It's like, for what it's worth.
1.
2 more Stargates are coming down. PiLi says, like, I just can't get enough air units. I can't get enough of them. Also, plenty of cannons. This is,
Yeah?
well, it's ambitious from the Banelings, to say the least.
Sentry's doing force mode.
Oh, there we go.
I thought they were just going to survive without ever force mode.
What's funny is, like, that pylon's going to die and the cannons all get depowered. So, like, those aren't even that useful force.
He realized at the last second, but
yeah. He's good. He's good to go. Even if the Hydra still leaves Interceptor 2, there's so many cannons behind this. Of course, Interceptor rebuild very quickly, very cheaply. Queen's even brought to the front line. Last hurrah out of SirRobin. So, SirRobin.
I saw that coming. He's taking on a surprise number of the Interceptors, right? Like, PiLiPiLi didn't have enough time to make all of them.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit greedy. He might just want to back off for like a second, right? But he's getting on top of the Hydras. Transfusions might be going down. But, I mean, those Queens are not going to last forever. The energy's not going to last forever. The cannons are still just hard enough on their own to chew through. He hasn't even touched overcharge yet.
No, he is not. Did he ever get to grab Sun Catapult?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And of course, by the way, there's still 5 carriers in production. So these 3 that are barely alive are already hard enough to deal with. It gets worse from here.
PiLiPiLi is not taking any chances. He's still going to keep up with his cannon production. Probes.
I mean, probes might be dying, but this is like demoralizing if nothing else for SirRobin. Like this was actually everything from him, minus his own probe pool or drone pool.
Yeah, should drone pool.
That would have done it. They would have soaked the hits that the Hydras would.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's going to be game, and it's going to be the tournament for SirRobin as well, because this is the single elimination format part of it. But he made round of 8s. He's very, very happy about that. Immediately came over and talked to Suppy about it.
What's interesting is the way, if we had kept the whole thing double elimination, there's actually a chance the guys who are in the round of 8 may have actually not qualified even for the top 16 prize money. Because with an extra bracket below, there's a bigger chance they get knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not sure it's a good or a bad thing for play. Like, I think SirRobin probably still would have made top 8. I think he still would have made top 16. He would have got that prize money. But it's just interesting because I wonder how different that would have been for some. Not all, obviously.
That's the last Hydra. What's the tap point?
That's too much. Too far gone. All right, well, I guess we'll say congratulations to PiLiPiLi. He takes a leisurely stretch. Look at this guy. Do it again. Do it again. Reenact it. Yeah, that's the win right there. All right. So PiLiPiLi will make it through to the round of 4. Semifinals for tomorrow. Main stage action. That's good to see. Hey, when you're done stretching, get over here. We'll do a talk. But Darius, do we have a next match yet? Okay, so we're still going to be waiting on Masa or True to get an opponent from the losers bracket. Again, those matches are playing out as we speak. So I said we'd do it before last time, and I messed it up. This time we will grab PiLi for a quick talk. I guess I'll do this one because you did the last one.
Okay.
I'll become best friends. We'll talk 20 minutes.
You wish.
You're going to be so jealous when PiLi and I... even
so
Fear
much
Dragon's going to be jealous when I'm skipping down the DreamHack aisle with my best buddy.
Are you gonna ask for his number? He's gonna give it to you.
I will. Watch.
Fear Dragon should be really.
It'll be really easy. I'll do it. Stream.
He's never been able to do that
I bet you $5.
to a girl or a pro gamer.
All right. PiLi, get down in here, man. Take the mic from Zombie. We'll do some chitty chat. So, this had to have been a long, grueling day for you. A lot of matches, a lot of games.
Yeah.
You must be exhausted.
Yeah, absolutely exhausted. Making those carriers, making those adepts.
For those who don't know, by the way, he played one best of 3 today and nailed it in the process. Although, in fairness, you could argue he did, through the road to DreamHack, you played 2 tournaments over there plus the finals.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
So, he definitely earned his seed here. There's no we just gave him some luck or anything like that. But congratulations, you made it to the semifinals. So that's tomorrow on the main stage.
Yep, that's cool.
I've never cast on a main stage before, so I think that's going to be cool for me. I don't know how you feel, because you've been on stages before.
Yeah,
you actually have 10 times the stage experience I have.
I actually not that much. Whenever I play big tournaments, I always end up playing off stage for some reason.
Oh, dude.
Most of the times.
You just got to show them what's up. They don't know how you kicked Linux butt in Toronto.
Yeah,
They
that
don't
was
know how
on
you
stage.
whoops SirRobin now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying. Now you're going to be that stage guy. First pick. All right, so you've actually been playing a lot. You're going to Philadelphia too, I believe,
Yeah.
right? So that's kind of a big tournament circuit. Going back to Toronto, which was like 3 weeks ago, to everything now, plus then. Is this tough on you traveling this much? Or do you enjoy it?
I enjoy it mostly. Because kind of like when you just sit home practicing, you kind of gets stale and boring. So it's nice to get out.
I'm not sure. Do you live on the East Coast? Or?
No, I live in West Coast in California.
Oh, so then you had like a huge flight like me
Yeah,
to get
every
here.
time. It's just terrible flights.
I was going to say, the guys on the East Coast must love it, because all the tournaments are here,
Yeah,
like
always East
Toronto
Coast.
or
Yeah,
DC.
West Coast is just so dead.
One day, dude, I will find a way to bring something to British Columbia one day.
That would be good.
Yeah, because that's actually if you're in California, it's like a 3-hour flight. It's not even that bad.
It's so bad.
It's better than a 5.5. I don't know how long you're supposed to. Mine's 5.5 hours to get here. That's direct.
Mine was 4 hours. But, yeah.
The worst, you know what the best part of doing something in California would be, though? Or British Columbia, West Coast? We won't lose a day to time zones.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I left 1 p.m. and I got here at 9 p.m. My day was over.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you go up against either True or whoever his opponent is.
So true.
I was going to say, it's safe to assume it's True at this. Maybe there'll be a crazy upset. Maybe True's got an ear infection. I don't
So
know.
I thought he's not going to come because he, in the Skype chat for PsyStorm Gaming, he said he's not going to come.
Oh,
so I was like, okay, I don't need to practice for him. I only need to worry about Masa. And then yesterday he just shows up, and I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Okay, so True, yeah.
And he tried to sleep in my bed. This guy's insane. Tried to take my bed.
You should have let him sleep in your bed, but then fucked with him all night. Put his finger in water, make him pee. Like, no sleep,
Yeah.
right? But, yeah, so he tells us he's coming, then he's not coming. He's coming, he's not coming. So we had seeded the bracket so many times. And we had to do this weird double elimination thing because he shows up now. And I'm like, well, he's got
really?
to... Like, this wasn't the original plan. Well, we just had to
True,
seed
ruined
2
everything.
people, you and Masa. That's easy.
Yeah, then
seed
6
3 people.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, but real talk, True. He's the bane of everybody in North America's existence. But he's not unbeatable.
Yeah.
What do you give yourself here? Be confident.
It's kind of
too.
weird because I've seen his games in WCS. Like he lost to Probe, but I haven't seen those games. But I've seen his games against Drogo, and I mean everyone remembers what happened to Drogo that game. So it's kind of rough against him because his playstyle is kind of like a clown style. So you just never know what's gonna happen.
A clown style.
Yeah, but I think I know him a lot better than Europeans, for example, because
Okay.
I have more tournament experience versus him, and we always go like. It's never close. It's always one-sided. We always have 0-3, 3-0 every time. Like if you look at the Legolag history.
Okay.
So it's just gonna depend who metagame's better, because we both know that we both play kind of out of meta.
You're right. So when you do that, when you're in a situation, I've never actually got to ask a player this before, where you know each other well enough to know your play styles. Do you just stick to your guns and play what you know best, or do you actually try and do some mind games?
No, it's pure mind games. It's like you know that he knows that I know.
I know that you know that, yeah.
Yeah, and it becomes like trying to like show that you're doing the build that you did last tournament, but you kind of tweaking it a bit. That looks a bit different, and it's like different follow up, and like you know exactly what he does, how he responds. Like for example, True likes to not make spores, So like doing something like Oracle and the DTs could be effective. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that.
But he knows that you know that
yeah,
he
yeah.
doesn't
So now he's gonna make spores and yeah. But maybe he won't, and I will still go DTs. Yeah.
Well,
it gets weird.
It's rough because we did have to reduce it from best of 5 semis to best of 3s. Do you think that helps or hurts your chance?
Oh, best semifinals are best of 3s. Probably hurts.
Probably hurts. Okay.
Yeah, because against True, it's kind of hard. Like you need to because he just plays differently every day, so you just need to figure out what builds he's doing this day.
Okay.
And 3 games is not enough usually, but it's fine.
Oh, sorry. Quick side note. Do you have a phone with you?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to do me a favor for tomorrow because our call time is 3, but I don't know if we'll have to get people here earlier. So if you wouldn't mind, just give me your number, or whatever, and then if something changes, I can text you.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I don't know if you know the times or not. It's 3 o'clock is, I think, the default start time. Cool. Thank you very much. I'll save that for later.
Yeah.
Anyways, good luck with everything tomorrow.
Right, thank you.
I mean, you've got the whole night to practice and play if you want. Do whatever. You earned it. Good job, dude. Okay. Why don't you sit down so I can gloat about getting his number? Because I made the bet with you.
You didn't make any bet?
Yeah, I did. You shook on it on stream. Everybody saw it.
I don't know, guys. Didn't I say, like, you're going to get his number? And you were like, yeah, I'm going to get his number.
I
said,
bet
okay.
you $5, and you shook on it. There's video evidence of this.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't really pay attention, I'll be honest, the last second.
Damn, I should have waited something way better.
Like, guys, you heard what I was saying, right? Up until that point, I was in agreement. I was like, you're going to get his number. Like, Fear Dragon couldn't. And then I made that joke about Fear Dragon not going to be able to get a girl's number or a programmer's number.
What you should do is just asterisk out 4 numbers and give it to, like, you guess. No, actually, in all seriousness, this will be useful for tomorrow because all silliness aside, we've had a lot of things moved on us since we got here. Times have changed for a lot of things. So right now we think it's 3 p.m. It shouldn't change, but there's a chance, you know. So having a better contact than players than tweeting out, "Hey, where are you?" is probably the best. Anyways, so what's the next match, There's
True versus ZvP.
Okay, they're actually doing vetoes now, I believe. Then
make them do vetoes.
So we're gonna go to our break, and when we get back, True versus ZvP for another qualifying spot for the semifinals. The winner plays PiLiPiLi tomorrow.
So glad I